Let's talk about training camp battles. First and foremost, at the wide receiver, Jalen Tolbert, as well as Simi Fehoko, and if you want to throw in Kevontae Turpin, I truly believe that all three of those guys can make this team. I think that they bring the level of insight with speed to the table. Even Jalen Tolbert, he ran a 4.40, so he's a guy that's tall, and he can high point the ball and reach out to the sky and grab it. And, of course, we know Simi Fehoko got some wheels on him. He just needs the opportunity. So, and when we think of Kevontae Turpin, he wasn't utilized and used in the offense last season. So if you give this guy a chance and an opportunity, you may just see all three of these guys making the team. Of course, you got your big three out of Brandon Cooks as well as Gallup and, of course, CeeDee Lamb. But let's not sleep on these three guys right there. I truly believe that we are the best suited to have all of these guys as weapons on our offense. All of these guys got speed, and they just need the opportunity. Now, speaking of running back, of course, Tony Pollard is the end-all, be-all for this season with the franchise tag. But we got to understand that, yes, this is the area and the land of unknown. The first time in 7 years that you will be without my guy Ezekiel Elliott. And we got to see whether or not Deuce Vaughn or even Rojo can step up to the plate. But I can tell you that with the running back group that we got now, you will not see any evaluation until the season kickoff when you can actually hit each other. So training camp is all about durability. If you can stay there and understand and pick up the playbook, then you make the team. It's just going to be hard for us to do true, real evaluations of any of these running backs until the lights come on. So I would tell you right now that with the running backs that we got right now, they all going to make the team. Minus speculations of what they can do when the spotlights is bright. So that's just what it is, unfortunately, fortunately, So shout out to Deuce Vaughn. He's one of my favorites, 5'5". His numbers and his stats and all of his accolades was right there with Jahmyr Gibbs. It was right there with Bijan Robinson. There's no one that can point out and say, well, their numbers are crazy better than Deuce Vaughn. Show me. Point it out when they was in college. So that's just the reality of it. He's only knocked because he's 5'5" with questionable ability to block. And you look at the two teams that played in the Super Bowl, let me know who was their big back to block. It's all about scheme and setting that up, by the way. So those are my thoughts on the wide receiver group. I think that those three guys can still make the team: Kevontae Turpin, Jalen Tolbert, as well as Simi Fehoko, unless Jalen Cropper or Durden do some unbelievable stuff. The undrafted guys, and even Jalen Brooks, unless they do some unbelievable things during this training camp and preseason games, I'm banking on those three guys to make the team. And on top of that, Kevontae Turpin, we already know what he can do for the special team, and he got a foot in on that. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys.